Hi everyone, welcome to the Simplilearn YouTube channel. This session will be about Go programming language. Before we begin, if you love watching tech videos, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. In this session, you will learn about what Golang is. Next, you will come across the history of Golang and learn about the uses and features of Golang. Further, you will learn how to install Golang on your system. After that, you will learn about the variables, data types, operators, and loops in Golang, and we'll be implementing some examples in the Visual Studio Code. At the final instance, we'll learn about the companies using Golang. Let's start with what Golang is. Golang is a strong and statically typed compiled language. Strong language depicts that the type of variable cannot change in a code. It will remain the same throughout the code. Here, statically typed means that all the variables must be declared at the compile time. And compile language states that you only have to compile the code and it will be converted to machine code directly. It is same as C or C++. Go doesn't have a virtual machine like Java language, which takes time to convert the script into machine language. Golang is an open source programming language and it supports concurrent programming. That is, it allows running multiple processes simultaneously. This is achieved using channels, Go routines, etc. These features help Go to improve its performance. And, and you can find documentation of Golang at golang.org. Companies such as Google, Twitch, and Uber use Go for their microservices. Technologies like Docker and Kubernetes are developed in the Go language. Now, we will learn about the history of Golang. Golang was designed at Google in 2007 and was announced to the public in 2009, and it was made open source in 2012 with the release of version 1.0. The Go programming language was born due to the complexity of managing the infrastructure and code bases within Google. The language creators, all from Google, had a clear goal to design a programming language that would be easy to use but still be able to cover the main challenges while working with the company's intricate systems. Go was designed by Robert Grismer, Rob Pike, and Ken Thompson. The most remarkable release, that is Golang version 1.5, was represented in August 2015 and included considerable changes. The compiler toolchain has been converted from C to Go entirely, and at this stage, Golang took the form to which its authors aspired. Let's learn about the features of Golang. The first feature is it is flexible. Because of the language design and its root from C language, Golang is easy to learn and understand with simple syntax. That's why it's flexible. The next is concurrency. Go allows multiple processes to run simultaneously. Its ability to take advantage of multi-core processor architectures and efficient memory is one of the reasons why Go code is today running some of the most heavily used applications that can scale. The next is strong security. Simple code is safe and more secure than complicated code. As Go is a statically typed language, Go users don't have to debug a lot to identify errors, which is in the case with many dynamic languages, and the large number of variable types. Plus, the inclusion of a garbage collector also helps prevent memory leaks. The next is impressive standard library. Go users have a standard library packed with the language, which reduces the importing of complex secondary libraries. Go's standard library is vast but not confusing. That is, without the issue of conflicting function names. One of the Go's best contributions to programming is it offers a more straightforward way of integrating data structures into code blocks. The next feature we have is the fast output. Go comes with a very quick compilation time. In the Golang development environment, there is no virtual machine. The code is directly compiled to machine code, making the compilation process faster and more effective. Besides, the compiler produces only one executable file after compilation. This file does not suffer from dependency and can be uploaded and run anywhere. This makes the code execution process faster. Now, now let's know about the uses of Golang. Go was originally built for programs related to networking and infrastructure that was intended to replace popular high performance and server side languages like Java and C++. Golang's support for concurrency makes it an excellent choice for handling bottlenecks that prevent scalability. Today, Go is used for a variety of applications. The first one is it is used in the world of artificial intelligence and data science. It is used in DevOps and site reliability automation that is popular way to use Go. Some use Go for microcontroller programming, robotics, and games. Go is popular for cloud based or server side applications. Concurrency and networking features align with its high portability across various platforms that makes Go an exceptional language for cloud computing. As a matter of fact, many standout cloud platforms like Kubernetes, they were built in Go. Google Cloud also uses Go to enhance scalability and performance, and many command line tools are written in Go. However, Go shines the most when it comes to infrastructure. Today, some of the most popular infrastructure tools are written in Go, such as Kubernetes, Docker, and Prometheus. Now, we'll go to the official website of Go. For that, we'll move to Google Chrome. In the search bar, the first link, that is go.dev. We'll open this link. You can see this is the official website of Go. You can see the mascot of Golang. Like, this is the creature. And scrolling down, we can see the companies using Golang: Google, PayPal, American Express, Netflix, Salesforce, Dropbox, Cloudflare, and many more. And as we scroll down, we can see this is the playground IDLE that is available on the Golang website. Here we can print hello world. We'll just click on the run. You can see that it has printed the hello world and the program has been exited. This IDLE that is available on the Golang website, it just runs the script to the server for compilation and gives the output. Now we'll move on to download the Golang. For that, we'll click on this button, that is the download button. You can see the various options, that is for Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and the source Golang file. So we have the Windows system, we will download it for Windows. Golang is a minimalistic language and it has a very little documentation. So it is easy to learn as it has fewer features and less confusing parts than Java. Let's see the documentation. See the whole documentation here. So Golang file is downloaded. Just click on it and install it on your Windows system. As I have already installed, so it's not showing me the setup wizard option to install it. And after installing the Golang, you have to install an IDLE to run the Go language. I have installed the Visual Studio Code. You can install any IDLE that you prefer. Now I will show you how to enable Go in Visual Studio Code. For that, we'll search Studio Code. Go to the extension section and search for Go. Here I have searched for the Go and press enter. You'll see the first option, that is Go. Just enable it. I have already enabled it and you are ready to use Go in the Visual Studio Code. Now we'll move to learn some other features of Golang, that is variables in Golang. A variable is a storage area defined to store temporary data and perform operations on them. Moreover, variable values can further be changed according to program needs. Variables declared without any corresponding value are considered zero valued. There are two ways to declare variables in Golang. First is using var keyword, that is, its syntax is simply the var keyword and writing a variable name and then the type and then the data you want to store in that. The next is the short variable declaration. First, you will write the variable name and then colon equal to sign and the data you want to store in that. So now let's move to VS Code and see the declaration of variables live. Open a new file and see the declaration. So the new file and we'll name it as demo.go. And here we will be using the terminal to run all the codes of Go language. Now the first thing we will do is import fmt, and we put it in inverted commas. This is the formatting package and it contains a print function. Everything in the Go is inside packages, whether it is a print function or any other function. We have to use packages by using import, writing the package name in inverted commas. If someone wants to use your script or your code, he can by importing your Go file or your Go package. So it becomes mandatory in Go to put the code in a package. Here we will put a code under the main package. So we'll write package main. Now we'll write a code in the main function. For that we'll write function main. Now we'll assign the variables, that is variable I of type int, and assign another variable r of type string. Declare the variables. For a we will declare number 7, and for r it with Simplilearn. Print these values. For that we'll use the fmt package. We'll write fmt.println, and in the circle brackets we'll write the name of the variable, that is I, and in the next line we'll print another variable, that is r, println. In the circle brackets we'll write the variable name r, and now we'll save the file by clicking on Ctrl+S. And now in the terminal, to run the file we'll write the command go run and the name of the file, that is demo.go, and press enter. Now you can see that we have printed 7 and Simplilearn, and both in the different lines. It was not visible, now it should be visible. Now moving on, we will declare another variable, would be j colon equal to 15, and now we'll also print this. We'll save the file, and in the terminal run the same command, that is go run demo.go. Now you can see that it has printed 7, Simplilearn, and 15. So we have seen both the types how to declare a variable, that is short variable method and the simple var keyword method. Now we'll move to the next type, that is data types in Golang. To data types, specify the type and space allotted to variables or functions. Mainly, there are 4 categories of data types in Golang, that is Boolean type, numeric type, string type, and derived type. Boolean type represents a Boolean value, that is either true or false, and is represented by 1 or 0. The next is numeric type. It represents integer types, floating point values, and complex types. Here we can see the integer type values, that is 2, 5, 7, 8. The next is string type. The string type represents a string value. Here we can see that's Simplilearn, it's a string and it's represented by a string type. The next is derived type. These include array types, structure types, and many more. We'll use them in further tutorials. Let's see an example. We'll see the example for the Boolean type. So we will create another file that would be demo1.go that way. And here, first we will start with package main, and inside package we will import the fmt package that would be inside the curly braces. And now we'll start with function main, and inside the curly braces first we will declare a variable that would be a, and using the short variable method we will assign the value Simplilearn, and we will declare another variable that would be b and assign the value that is Simplilearn. Another variable that is c and assign the value that is Simplilearn. Now we will compare these strings and store it in result variable. Now we'll compare both the strings. First we'll compare a with b and see whether a is equal to b or not. That is, we'll see the boolean return type that both the strings are equal or not, or are the same or not. For that we will write a equal to b. Now we will print the result. Save the file, and in the terminal write the command go run demo1.go and press enter. Okay, C declared but not used, so we will use C also. For that we will declare another variable that is result1, that a is equal to C or not. So print the result1. I will save the file and run the command go run demo1.go. Here you can see that it has given the output false and true. The first one is false, that is a equal to b. So Simplilearn is not equal to Simplilearn as it has the lowercase letter. And in the second, that is result1, it has given us true as both the strings are equal. That is, both are in the uppercase. The first letter is in the uppercase. Now we'll see another concept in Golang, that is operators. An operator is a specified operation that is performed on the operands. The following list describes the different operators used in Golang. First is arithmetic operator. It includes addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus operator. The next is relational operators. It includes equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. The next is logical operators. It includes logical and, logical or, and logical not operator. They are used to combine two or more conditions. The next we have is bitwise operators. In Go language, there are 6 bitwise operators which work at bit level or used to perform bit by bit operations. That are bitwise and, bitwise or, bitwise or, left shift or right shift. The next we have is assignment operators. The assignment operators are used to assign values to variables, that is, plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to. So now we will see some examples to understand the operators. I will create a new file that would be demo2.go, and first we will start with arithmetic operators. For that we will write package main, import fmt. Oh, I didn't put the space here. Yeah, import fmt. Now we'll start with function main. Inside function, first we'll declare the variables. We'll declare p equal to 65 and a equal to 34. Now first we will do the addition. For that we'll declare a variable result, and inside result we will perform the operation p plus a, and now we'll print the result. For that we'll write the statement fmt dot println and the variable name, that is result. Now we'll save the file and run the command in the terminal, that is go run demo2.go, and press enter. You can see that it has given us the output 99, that is the addition of p and a. Now we'll see another operator, that would be modulus operator. For that we will declare another variable, that would be result1, would be p modulus a. Now we will print the result of print this result1 variable, would be fmt dot println, and inside the circle brackets we'll write result1 variable. We'll save the file and run the same command in the terminal. We've got 31 as the modulus. As we have seen the example of arithmetic operator, now we'll see the example of relational operator. For that, we will perform the example on not equal to operator. For that, we will declare a variable result2, and whether p is not equal to a, and now we'll print this variable. Save the file and run the same command in the terminal. As you can see, it's true that p is not equal to a. We have seen the example of relational operator. Now we'll move on to logical operator. For that we will create a new file, demo3.go, and we'll start with the package main and import fmt package, and inside the function main, first we'll declare the variables a, b, and assign values to them, 2, 4, 8. Now we will print the statement fmt.println, and inside we'll perform the operation, that is a less than b, operator, logical and a greater than c, and we'll perform another operation, that would be fmt dot println, oh sorry, println, and inside will perform a less than b or operator and a greater than c. Save the file and run the command in the terminal. Go run demo3.go. Able to see the command now. You will be able to see the command demo3.go. It has printed the output false and true. Here b is greater than a, that is 4 is greater than 2, and a is greater than c, that is false. 2 is not greater than 8, so it has printed false. And in the second, b is greater than a, it's true, and a is greater than c, it's false. So true or false, it gives out true. So moving on to the next operator, that is bitwise operator. Clear all this. Just in the function main, clear a variable equal to 79 and equal to 87, and perform the bitwise operator on these. So we will declare a variable result1, perform the operation, that would be a bitwise, and we'll save the file and run the command in the terminal. We can see that bitwise AND has given us 71 output. Now moving on, we'll use some assignment operators. For that, we have two variables declared, and the assignment, we'll use the first assignment operator, that would be equal to only. So we'll just do a equal to b, get it printed, save the file and run the command in the terminal. So we can see the output as 87. So a has been assigned the value of b, that is 87. Now we will perform another operation, that would be plus equal to. So now a also has the same value as b, that is 87. So we perform the operation a plus equal to b. We will print a only. Save the file and now we will run on the terminal. It has given us the output as 174. So now we have seen the assignment operators also. Now we will see another concept, that is loops in Golang. Loop is the repetition of a block of code that executes a control statement specific number of times. Go language works with a single loop, that is for loop. Go language uses for loops on various forms such as infinite loops, for loop as while loop, and using for loops for strings and maps. We'll see and understand this with the help of demonstration. Let's move to Visual Studio Code. Make a new file, that would be loops.go, and let's get it loops.go. It's okay. Now start with package main, import fmt, and inside the function main, here we'll see the example to print numbers from 1 to 10. For that, we'll start with the loop for replace the I with 1 semicolon, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus, and inside the loop we will print fmt dot println I. You just save the file and in the terminal run the command go run, and the name of file was loo.go. Not find the file specified. Oh, sorry, the file name is loose.go. Go run loose.go. Here we can see that it has printed the numbers from 1 to 10. Now we'll use the for loop as while loop. So for that, we'll clear the for loop and we'll print the numbers from 1 to 10. And for that, first we will initialize num equal to 1, and now we will use the for loop and equal to 10, and inside this for as a while loop we will print fmt dot println num. At this we'll make it as num plus plus. Now we'll save the file and run the command in the terminal. Here you can see that we have got the output 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is how we use for loop as while loop in Golang. Now we have seen loops. Now we'll see some other examples such as printing Fibonacci series. For that we'll create a new file that would be fib.go, and for that we'll start with package main. We'll import fmt. Now we will declare a function and input an integer to it, to which extent we should print the Fibonacci series. So we'll declare a function, we'll write the keyword func and the name of the function, that would be fib, and inside we'll pass a variable num of the type int, and inside the function we would declare a equal to 0, b equal to 1, and c equal to b, and we will print a and b here. For that we'll write the command fmt dot printf, right fib series is sending %d and would be a, and now use for loop as a while loop, and while it's true do c equal to b and b equal to a plus b if b is greater than equal to num. Print a line fmt dot println, break the loop, a equal to c, sorry, break the if statement, a equal to c, and print b, that is fmt dot printf %d b. Now we'll call the fib function in the function main, pass 16, so it will print 16 digits of Fibonacci series. We will save the file, and in the terminal we'll run the command go run fib.go. Just check, yeah, the name is fib, and press enter. So here we got our fib series, that is. Now we'll see another demonstration that would be of printing table. For that we'll create another file that would be table.go, and for that we'll start with package main and and import FMT package. And inside the function main, first we'll declare a variable n of type int, and we'll get the input for which table we want to print the table from the user. For that, we'll write the command fmt dot scan ampersand. And now we'll initialize a variable from 1 and use the for loop as while loop. That we'll write for, and inside for loop we'll write if I is greater than 10, the statement should break and come out of the if statement, and print fmt dot println multiplication symbol like with I, that would be equal to n into I. Outside we will do I plus plus. Now we'll save the program and run it in the terminal. That would be current table.go. Input 7, and here we got the table of 7. Now we have done with the demonstrations. Now we will see some companies using Golang in their product. First one is Twitch. It is a live video streaming platform that uses Go for many busier systems. The next is Uber Microservices. It's a ride-hailing platform that uses Go within its microservices. The next is Kubernetes. It's an open source container orchestration system used to automate software deployment, scaling, and management. Google designed Kubernetes, but the Cloud Native Computing Foundation currently maintains it. Next is Dropbox. It is a file hosting service that has migrated some major components from Python to Go. The next is Netflix. It is the most popular OTT platform and has used Go to develop its server architecture. With that, we have come to the end of this session. I hope it was interesting and informative. If you liked it, please let us know in the comment section below. Also, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.